I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get this download out there. I don't want to be on camera, none of that, but these men are wondering how you by yourself and you created a whole table while these group of itches is together and they got nothing at their table. I swear to God, I laugh because yo, the new messages I'm getting is hilarious. Hilarious. Because they like, yo, look at their table, right? Hold on. I'm gonna specifically show y'all what I saw. And I laughed. Look at this. And then it was the stress card. Wait, let me put it back before I shuffle them. Let me put it back before I shuffle them. Yeah. Look, they worried about you, right? They keep looking at your table. And you looking like this. You looking like this. And they over here like this. And look at their table. Just an apple. Yo, and then it was the 4 cups. What they in their head now. Because they realize they keep paying attention to you. And they don't even have nothing on their table, yo. I ain't never, yo, that's mad funny. They like, wait, hold on. How the collective got so much on their table going through all of this and y'all ain't got nothing on your table. What's going on? This was the bottom card. Look, they just got juice. One got apple. And what you got? The whole feast, the wine, the flowers. Yo, I cannot. I bet you they just sit around, gossip all day. I need to put some oracles for this. Incoming, gold, luxury. Look at that. You build a luxury table by yourself and they over here just watching. They wondering like how your table is so full and mine is not. Even if it ain't the dudes, it's the females now. They looking at it like, how, wait, we looked at her or him for so long and we just realized we ain't got nothing on our table. Literally. Empty. That's the truth. Empty. Look how they looking like from a distance. And look at that. Checks. Come on, let's claim this, y'all. Checks coming in trillions, billions. Y'all see that? Museum. Museum worthy. Okay, you could like to draw. You could just be beautiful inside and out. Somebody feel like you on display right now. Like I got that for another reading. I just feel like you're being highlighted for your being a good person inside and out right now. That's what's being highlighted about you, being good inside and out. It could be adventurous, or this could be someone you're connected to. I can't believe they said these people are looking, they work together and they have nothing on their plates but a damn apple. And you over here working alone and you got the whole feast. Yo. Yep, you could be relocated. Even with your energy, your time, you relocating that. You're not giving it to certain people anymore. You wouldn't believe another life. Okay, so that could have been someone in a partnership. But you about to create another life for yourself as well now. I'm seeing partnership here. Now I feel like you about to create. Nothing want to come out. It's telling you to tell someone no. All right. The answer is no. Stand your ground. And then we have I almost gave up on love. I have to do a lot of my cards over. Look, breaking free from negativity. So it's telling you to say no from the negativity. All right. Anybody you know who's trying to repeat a cycle, get you down low, you know it's not going to change. It's just like have the, how you say it, have the strength to say no. I just saw IG looking, all right? Somebody could be watching your page. It could be somebody from the past who about to come back in. Yeah, they look good, so what? You look good too. You could find better. Like, word, nobody got time for that no more. Handle things one day at a time. These are all from my old, okay, it says go to the next pal. Okay, because I have still a lot, y'all. I'm going to do it in front of y'all because I don't be flaking. Look, what are you waiting for? Alright, so that could be making a move to say no. That could be making a actual move, relocation. Or just going after your skills, your work. Applying for a job even, an application. You know what I was thinking, well, seeing the other day too? It was like, the Ipsy, whatever how you say it, the Ipsy subscription, and I never get things for myself, and it was just like I kept seeing things like go for it, do it, so that could be something too, and it was only like $9, and I was just like, but I don't like, cause I'm so used to being a mom, but like it's little stuff like that. It's time for you to call back the fun and energy into your life, all right? Spend time with those who love you. Definitely art is here twice. Spend some more time outdoors, okay? Get some air. That's what I'm gonna do later on today too. I really am. Your money about to be looking well, okay? So believe that for y'all who's entering the chat. Or if your money already looking well, you still gonna be going up. Going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the club and she Tuesday. You could be about to be wearing something nice. Something that's going to like boost your energy. Like I'm hearing get dressed up, alright? No matter if you're not going anywhere. Alright, now let's get back to the other reading. That's what I was seeing, alright? So these people is looking like, how did you create a table? They over here chatting about you, and your table looking better than theirs. And they working in groups and peers and stuff like that, talking about you. And they have nothing going on for themselves. Literally. Did y'all see the cards that I showed earlier? What else you want to tell me about this? The Chariot. Someone wants to come in toward you. You could be getting more sleep. More sleep is coming toward you, alright? So that you will be able to rest. We have 555. That is definitely going to be a change within your schedule, getting more sleep. You could be dressing more better, and these people see that as well. The way you care for your family is like, it's like you have really been focused on your craft. I feel like you love what you do. No matter if it's just writing, drawing, painting, stickers, it's like you love what you do. You've been showing these people like you're gonna handle things a day at a time. Hello, top cheek. And then you're showing them you're breaking free from negativity. You know how to put up boundaries. This is how I'm relating it to the message now. You see, you don't stay in one spot, okay? You keep going. You could be adventurous. This is what they seeing. This is what they like are eyeing from a distance, literally. Look at that. You be folding your clothes, doing your laundry, doing what you have to do. And these people just be outside talking, probably not even doing their responsibilities. With the Four Swords, I definitely feel like catching up on sleep. You're beautiful inside and out, so you're not stuck up, alright? These people could be stuck up and have nothing going for themselves, which is really, like, that's not cute. Yeah. Yeah, we have wearing nice clothing twice. And we have income and go with checks and luxury. So I feel like I said in the other reading, you're gonna be spending your money on positive things. Look at that. You over here pouring it on your own cup. Look, enjoying yourself, your own space. This could be now or in the future. Look, you love what you do for work. I just said that, or you're going to love what you do for work. This could be baking. This could be whatever it is, all right? If you love to bake, turn it into a hobby. Let people do a bake sale. You start readings. You could be opening up readings. You could be cooking for the holidays here. But look at this. You could just like this is giving the energy of, you know what, let me just get my wand and let me start my project. Let me just do this. Let me clean my house. Let me, you know what, I have this space in my closet that need to be done. Let me go do that. This is the energy that it's giving me. But you somebody who do their laundry, keep up with their house chores and all of this, and it's like in the beginning, it's like these people are just gossiping with nothing on their table, literally. You know what? I have to put it back out, cause that was the main energy, and I feel like it should just stay out. I'm gonna keep showing y'all that as I speak, cause that was really the main energy. I keep saying it, but I have to like, I like visuals, so you could be somebody who like visuals as well. I love visuals. Where is it? I don't want to come back out because I feel like now they're embarrassed. They don't want to say nothing. Like talking, gossiping about you, you'll come up, and then boom, they like, okay, but what do you have to show for? And it's just one apple on their table. Meanwhile, you have so many apples. I'm about to show you this card. You have to pop back up. Where did it go? Yo, literally the Three of Pentacles. Why are you hiding now? They don't want to come back on. I'm telling you. And then now I'm here, Miss Independent. So it's like you independent over here doing your thing, and they just on the side talking, doing whatever, like just wasting time. I ain't gonna say wasting time because if that's what they like to do, that's what they like to do. But it ain't the same on your table. It's two different board games. Look, that's what I was getting. Look at this. That's what it was saying. I need to make this the thumbnail too. You over here, you have a whole table full, enjoying yourself, or working, drinking your wine, or going to be, okay? You worried about your savings and doing what you have to do. And look at their table. They just have one apple. And they working together. You see what I'm saying? These people are working together. And look how many apples you got in your bucket. Look, you're creating a feast by yourself. And now it's connected to the other reading. You created a table by yourself, okay? So if y'all want to go look at that, you can. But look at that. They just talking, chatting. They could have been talking about your clothes in the past, all of that, whatever it is, whatever pertains to your story. Hair, apartment, whatever it is to your story. And then look how you coming up with the Nine of Cups on your own table. Look at all your apples by yourself, and look at that one apple at the table. Look, they still trying to figure out what's going on. Like, Okay, so do we cut this part or do we put this part first? And you over here like, I done create about 3, 4 apples, and I done cut 3, 4 apples. I can't even talk. I done cut 3, 4 pounds of apples and I'm on my third pie. Why y'all still over there trying to figure out what to do? Yeah. You just like, I get the last laugh. Now, this person, people, whatever it is, now they're in their head. Because they're like, they so busy worried about your table. And look, this person even just got juice. Look at the difference. You like, that's all you got on your table? Alright then. You have the 8 of Wands, okay? You could have walked away from someone. And as soon as you did, you started focusing on your own paper. The Chariot. What's the Chariot? Someone thought you couldn't see what they was doing here, okay? Because you were still being loving. Yeah. Someone thought you couldn't see what they was doing here because you were still being loving. Wow. It's amazing with the new messages I get. Like, you could have act like you didn't see something and you was just like, mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what I get with walking away slowly. This is like kind of at night. You did this like slow plan to walk away. You did it slowly. Like, by the time they looked up, you was like out of sight, out of mind, out of reach. Yo. And getting more sleep. Yes, because that's the next spread right there next to it. And getting more sleep now. So you could be sleeping more. Or you're going to be sleeping more as soon as you do this walk away. You could be planning to walk away or you walked away already. Thank God. Zilla. Thank God, Zilla. True that. Yeah. Man or woman, it's like you slowly reflected on the situation and you stayed loving and you were just like, you know what? I feel like you did it very, like, it shocked somebody how you walked away. This is 4 of Swords. You could be getting dreams. Mm-hmm. As soon as I said that, it's like messages coming into your dreams. And also, oh my God, with the 4 of Swords to the Queen of Swords, I feel like you mastered your messages. You mastered your messages. That's why you sleeping better. Like, say for instance, you didn't trust your intuition. Okay, this is now or coming in. Say for instance, you didn't trust your intuition, and now you're like, no, I know for a fact that's telling me that. I love giving an example, all right? So I'd be like, should I do pink or green? And then I would look up and I see a color green. I love giving that example, right? So it's just like green, let's go for green. That's the one, I know it for a fact. Whatever you see in particular to a situation is like telling you right in front of your face and you like, you know what? I know for a fact master the dream here. You're gonna be mastering the dream. You're mastering your dreams that you're seeing in the signs, the messages. That's why you're sleeping better, or going to be sleeping better, because now you believe in yourself. Yes, dreams be wacky or wacky, especially when you're like, when you don't know what's next. You have to like relax your nerves back, drink some tea before bed and stuff like that. Yes, especially when you like, what's next? I don't know, like, because it's making you jittery. And you changing like your routine. You gotta like drink some tea, relax, quiet your mind before you go to sleep. Yes, I definitely feel that. I'm getting some interesting messages for this one. Look at that. It says Queen of Wands and Four of Pentacles, right? This is like, even though somebody is holding back their resources, that you need to always have your own work, okay? So I feel like these people who are dependent on other people, they don't have their own. That's why I'm also hearing Miss Independent, Mr. Independent, take what resonate. Like, you gotta have your own, even though somebody hold back from you. And I feel like these people are dependent on other people, where you ask to you save, and you know how to fall back on your own. If plan A don't work, you got plan B. If plan B don't work, you got plan C. You always looking for another way to figure something out. Yeah, that is the message in the beginning. They worried about your table, and they got nothing but an apple on their table. It's not funny, it's just crazy. You good at this? Thank you so much. Yes, I've been definitely studying for years. I can't lie. I'm happy that I'm like, you know what? Let me put my skills to test. I need to stop playing. Yeah, somebody's in their head. They realize that somebody is childish. They tried to paint a false picture or something here. Oh, okay. They tried to paint. See, they don't want me to get it out. They tried to paint a false picture out on, like, possibly maybe like you needing them. You like you was dependent on them, and the whole time you over here like this. Now they have no choice but to see you pouring into your own glass, literally, and working. This came right after it, and working. Regardless if this is a job or at home, because this person is at home. So maybe you quit your job for a reason. Maybe it's time for you to start an at-home job. Literally, look, working and walking away, it could go both ways. You walked away from something old, like you don't want to do that anymore as well. You was working up to walk away. Look at that, 888. That's crazy. You was working to walk away. And I was doing a practice reading with 888 on the side. That is crazy. I cannot lie. Abundance. It's a change in your abundance. Ace of Pentacles is going to be a new opportunity. You could work with computers. I should just put my practice reading in here. That's crazy. Computer tech on the side. You could be researching a new job, or just really good with computers. You could put that to test. You could even be practicing cooking and getting better at that as well. Yep, you pouring into your family right now. What's family to you, whether it's a cat, a dog, a child. You pouring into what's family right now. Page of Cups to the Ten of Cups. And it's been a long road with the Nine of Wands. Yo, And then it said, wait, ooh, I lost it. Nine of Wands to the Ace of Cups. And it's like, even though you keep trying in love, it's like you resilient and you still won't give up in love. Because you know, like one day you'll hit the jackpot. That's creepy. Yeah. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. And it's also saying to pour into your family. What's family? You could be seeing rainbows as well. Even if you just have a damn plant, it's like that's what make you happy, do it. Yo. Hold on, y'all. What is going on in here? My phone about to die. Let's put it over here. What I was gonna say, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I thought that was my baby, and that was my cat sneezing. Dang, my phone wanna try to die. What was that? I'm gonna put the last two messages. I also wanna see. Let me see. What is this Eight of Pentacles? Nah, that took a turn. Let me see. Five of Swords. Okay, you turned your back on those who felt like you believe in like fairy tales. You believe in fairy tale love. Because look at that. It's like a rose. Like a whole bouquet on the floor, and then somebody's laughing at you like for believing in your signs, believing in fairy tales, believing in your like 555, 666, 111, believing in that. Like you still worked up your confidence. You also could be calling your last judgment on someone who's doing this to you, because they still possibly don't believe you, and you're like, you know what, I'm done trying to convince you. And it's crazy because in Nicki Minaj's song, she say 111 angel numbers. So if you know, you know. If those who don't believe it, oh well. If you do, you don't. You don't, you don't. Like, it don't matter. It's up to you. What's the Five of Swords? I want to tell more on that. It's like they laughed at you. This could have been during a rebirth. This could have been, okay, for those who have children, it could have been during a pregnancy. They laughed at you. And if it's not a pregnancy, it could have been like at a time where you were vulnerable. But you still, with the Eight of Pentacles, you still put in work, literally. And you coming out on top, like literally, like, and I just said 111 angel numbers. You the one who gonna show them something. They laughed at you at a vulnerable time. That's what I get with the Five of Swords to the Empress. Cause like that's for being vulnerable. Like you trying to be nurturing to people and they laughing at you. You believing in love and fairy tale, like you want flowers and stuff, and they like ha ha ha. You ain't never gonna get that, like something like that. And you really are. Look at that. You really are Ace of Cups. You are gonna get that. This is like, even if this is like not a relationship, this is like newfound love for life. And even if this was a child for some of you, this child helped you find newfound love in life. You found your inner child by walking away from these people, because that's what's next. It's crazy how it's tying in. Yeah. I need some juice. It's crazy how this is tying in. Because the next card goes to Eight of Wands, walking away. And then you started focusing on your own paper. Yo. And this is causing us trouble because they was too in your business trying to find information on you. Wow. The tower is to celebrate, taking a leap of faith, walking away into the unknown. Look at that. The whole shot. You don't even know what's behind it. You just know that it's brighter. Like, it's something. And look how this is a few cards away, right? It's a few cards away, and this is poking out with the Six of Wands. This is celebration. You're going to be happy that you took a leap of faith. Something could even mature you as well. Following your passion is going to make you be more mature. Because look how it's like a kid at first, and then it's like growing up. You can even meet a friend at this, like, new start. Eight of Wands. Look at that. I'm trying to tell you. It's like you moving forward and they watching you. Eight of Wands. And then it's like one feather here, and it's like pointing to you. So I feel like you could have been or could be somebody guide. It's like one feather, and somebody's looking at you like, wow. How do you have all this secret knowing? With the Wheel of Fortune. Your luck. Someone feels like they manifested to switch places with you, like while you're aggravated. Well, I said, ooh, excuse me. Yes, while you were aggravated, they were like partying. Now that they're aggravated, and I feel like the roles switch. They're in your old shoes. They're aggravated while you on some sort of wheel. And this could have been leaving you in seclusion. This could have been leaving you in seclusion, but somehow you still came up with ideas. You still, like, you wasn't bored in seclusion. You put your usage to good things as to where people was just watching you and talking, going through this. Really strange. It's not strange, but this is what people do. It's a lot of messages for your passion coming in for you. It's telling you to go for it, have the faith, like with the Nine of Wands, be resilient, be strong. Because what you're seeing is the truth for all of these messages. Everybody is getting messages as well, not just you. Everybody getting messages. I had to learn to love myself. That's what I'm hearing. I had to learn to love myself. These people just... There's an apology coming in from an emperor. All right. You're calling your last judgment on a lot of situations. And I feel like you called this in. With this moon, this big ass moon cycle, you calling your last judgments to finish all the negativity. You just could be fed up, like, I'm done. Come on, I'm done. Universe, I'm done. No more toxic people, alright? I'm trying to live my best life. No more. Look, no more toxic folks. No more. Yeah, and they get in the towel. You don't want to deal with that no more. Look, last judgment came right back out. What is this King of Swords one on? They confused. The Sun card. You said, bitch, I ain't worried about nothing. And what's the other song? I don't give a about none of that Asian dog. I don't give a about none of that Next one, what? Just say that. Where I'm from, we don't play that. That's what she literally said. We don't play that. Like, nobody got time for this dumb ish. With the star and the sun card, you like, I'm over it. Literally, last judgment. I'm over it. I'm ready to see better days. I'm ready to heal away from y'all. I'm ready to turn my back. I'm ready to just focus on loving me, loving the better days, looking at the brighter days. I'm ready to see color in my life again. We don't have time for this. And it's very strange how the Emperor and Empress ended up together. I'm about to clarify that, and that's it. What is this Emperor? What is this Emperor? Empress, sorry. What is this Nine of Swords? Ten of Wands. Distance, Ten of Wands. What's this ending? Like at first you was upset about being a lone wolf, but then you came like used to it. They wondering how you calling your last judgment and getting signs about it. Like songs is freaking. I keep getting that in messages. Like that Kalani song. It was playing around somebody I didn't really mess with. It was like, I can't wait till I run it up and see the look on everybody's face and all that. I was just like, yes, sir. And then I made a little smiling face at that part. And I was just like, facts, Kalani, facts. She was like, I can't wait to see how y'all look when I run it up. They tried to end your relationship here. They didn't want you to find love. But with the Eight of Pentacles into the Strength card, you became a lone wolf. So it has to call it in regardless, right? This is the Lone Wolf card, the Strength. I think I'm going to call that every card now. Lone Wolf is the Strength card. Somebody's stressing that you're going to take their boo. I don't know. Why is it an ending coming for a family? Because they try to come for your wheel of fortune. Because they try to change your destiny, your life plan. Why would they be heartbroken you manifested? These people were traveling together, possibly with kids and all that in the background. While you was just working, they were celebrating together. You calling your last judgment on this? Take those for those who resonate. What is this apology? This King of Swords is wondering what somebody want to stand stern with an apology. They wondering how. And now what? They're trying to figure out how they left you in a position where you was broken and they all celebrated against you. But now you coming out on top of the wheel, which is very strange. Like, how you wondering how somebody is not sad anymore? It's really weird, but okay. I'm hearing staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty windows. You know what? Cause it's something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. The rest is still unwritten, so it's basically saying the rest is still unwritten.